She has to develop her wisdom. There's certain areas that she has to know about. One, the most important is nutrition. She needs to understand nutrition, okay? But it's the obvious role of the woman because she's the nurturer, right? She's the caretaker, right? So
feeding the family,
right? But if she doesn't understand nutrition, right? Then we talk about diabetes, prostate cancer, etc., etc.
Are you talking about the woman's health, personal health, or how she can help her family?
So she has to understand nutrition.
Yeah, how you feed your family.
And then the next thing is she has to understand psychology, neuroscience, biology. Psychology meaning when we talked about CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, right? She has to understand child psychology. She has to understand that the child's learning curve is the shortest between the ages of 0 to 7. She also has to understand war, right? And how she's leveraged as a pawn in war, so she can not only not be used by our enemy against us, but she can contribute wisdom when the king is actually going to war. Okay? You have to understand physiology, biology, chemistry, neuroscience, how the mind works, psychology, nutrition, having emotional intelligence, right? Then the next thing is you have to understand submission. What does submission mean? Submission means to be in agreement. And then you have to understand your role and what is the role of the man, okay? Now, what the man has to develop is he has to develop his ability to provide. How does the man provide? He gets provision from God. So through his relationship with God, he's getting provision, right? He can't get provision unless he prays. You have to pray with your actions.
Because we're dealing with certain levels of people.
The actions,
that's where I'm coming from. You gotta
the actions
deal
you
with
take,
what you're dealing with.
The actions you take, moving towards what you're asking God for is the prayer. The answer to the prayer and results is the provision. That is how you that's how the man provides. Now, the man has to be a protector. So the man has to have an interest in boxing, martial arts, jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
So you got to know how to fight.
He has to understand these arts: boxing, martial arts, wrestling, marksmanship, right?
So what if you have an individual?
It's not a what if, because this is what I'm saying. You can't, these are the ingredients. So the choice, my thing is, I can't make you do this. I'm here just to give you the ingredients because we've been conditioned to not be knowledgeable about these ingredients, okay?